Welcome back to the Street with End, everybody. Lots of news to get into today. And of course, we will definitely be doing a Chelsea preview that will definitely be coming out later on. So click that subscribe button, hit that like button on this video, and definitely hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we do upload the Chelsea preview and more videos to come. So without further ado, let me get into the news. But how are you guys doing? Tell me exactly what you are feeling ahead of the Chelsea game and exactly what you would want to be expecting in the performance against Chelsea. But let me get into the news. That is why you are here at the Stretford End with me, your host, Sashin Johnson. So, in the news lately, lots of transfer news and also news about Erik ten Hag and his rebuild that he has begun, as you see in the thumbnail, here at Manchester United. He hasn't even touched down in Carrington or at Manchester United Old Trafford, the stadium. But he is already doing work behind the scenes while he is at Ajax, which shows a huge commitment to the rebuild of Manchester United. And it shows that he is here to work and take Manchester United back to the top once again. So, in the transfer news of late, Frenkie De Jong from Barcelona. For those who don't know, he was a key player in Ten Hag's team in their run into the Champions League semi-finals and was a key player in the squad for Ajax alongside Donny van de Beek, no less. And Barcelona have offered Frenkie De Jong to Manchester United amongst several other clubs, but Manchester United mainly because of Erik ten Hag. And who knows, we might be seeing a Frenkie de Jong reunion with Erik ten Hag, but we have to be realistic in this. It's all good and well that Barcelona is offering him to us, but does Frenkie de Jong want to come to Manchester United? Yes, he's got a fantastic relationship with Erik ten Hag, but does he want to sacrifice perhaps a year out of the Champions League? As far as he knows, he could go to a club that is playing Champions League. He could easily, go to Bayern Munich. He could go to Chelsea. He could go to City. He could go to Liverpool. With Paul Pogba leaving, we definitely do need a midfielder that can turn defense into attack in an instant. And that is Frenkie de Jong. I'd have him in a heartbeat in our starting 11. Imagine him and Bruno in midfield. He'd be able to get the ball from our defenders into Bruno and our attackers with ease. He's fantastic in small areas, brilliantly has a, immense work rate off the ball, winning the ball back. Defensively, he is good as well. So, in my opinion, I would welcome someone like Frenkie de Jong at Manchester United. But it all depends on what he wants. Sure, Ten Hag would wonderfully want to have a player like Frenkie de Jong in his midfield. But it all depends on what Frenkie de Jong wants at the end of the day. But as I said, Barcelona has offered him to Manchester United. Let me know what you think about that as a potential transfer in this particular coming up transfer window. Furthermore, and guys, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you remember Andreas Pereira? I do, but for sure I thought that he would be gone, that this would potentially be his last season at Manchester United, or being contracted by Manchester United. He's been on loan at Flamengo, for those who have forgotten about him, and it is said that John Murter has basically told him that if his loan move doesn't become permanent at Flamengo, then Ten Hag has already told Murter to tell Andreas Pereira that he is welcome back at Manchester United in the pre-season for him to stand a chance of being in the squad for the new season. And that is because Ten Hag and Andreas Pereira both worked together at PSV Eindhoven when Pereira was there on loan from Manchester United. So, interesting one. In all honesty, I think Pereira should have been moved on a long time ago, just as much as Phil Jones. Phil Jones has had to be moved on a long time ago. So, a bit of an interesting one there. but one definitely to look out for in the preseason and the future to exactly hear what Ten Hag wants to do with Andreas Pereira in the long term for Manchester United. More transfer news, and Ten Hag has given the board his centre-back list, and it involves three players, being Pau Torres, the left-footed centre-back from Villarreal, who has done well for them in the Europa League and also now in the Champions League, and will definitely be able to watch him tomorrow evening against Liverpool in the Champions League semi-finals. We also remember him from the Europa League final against us, where he kept our players at bay. And truth be told, he is the number one target by Manchester United, but was one of the targets given by Ten Hag to the club. Jurrien Timber is the other one, as we've already mentioned. If you haven't seen the previous videos, definitely go and check them out. And also drop a like on those videos if you haven't done so. And the last person would be Jules Koundé from Sevilla, who's also going to be leaving Sevilla at the end of the season and is a target by Manchester United. So between Pau Torres, Jurrien Timber, and Jules Koundé, you guys can let me know who do you think you would want to have at Manchester United at centre-back for Erik ten Hag. Me, personally, I would definitely go for Pau Torres because, one, he's left-footed, so we need a left-footed centre-back. We definitely need to be having someone with that particular quality on the ball at the back. He's very, very good defensively and also able to play the ball out from the back quite calmly. So he would be my choice for Manchester United. And Jurrien Timber could also be a target, being already playing at Ajax for Erik ten Hag right now and is a centre-back on the verge of becoming world-class. And Jules Koundé, who was a target previously for us and has now once again come into our radar because it was recommended by Erik ten Hag himself. So, you guys let me know on those three who you would like to see at Manchester United. As I have said, for me, it would be Pau Torres. Moving along, a Manchester United source has come out and said that Ten Hag is meticulous in his planning. He wants to know where everyone is at with their mentality and where the club is at the moment. And he has said he wants to discuss their futures regarding who wants to stay and who wants to go. He wants to give everyone a chance to discuss any issues or problems in private before he arrives, so we can get a head start in the summer. Now, if he wants to do work before he arrives, fantastic commitment from Erik ten Hag. It basically shows that he has already begun this rebuild. He's starting work in the background, making the moves, making the decisions that needs to be made so that he can come in and have the perfect environment to create and develop a winning Manchester United team. He wants to have everything sorted out before he gets here. Now, that is the way it's supposed to be. The club should be doing these things no matter what manager comes in. This is what they were supposed to be doing previously. Giving the manager the perfect environment, the perfect set of tools to succeed as a manager. Previously, it's been coach this, coach that. This time, they've announced and saying that he is the manager of Manchester United. And the fact that Ten Hag wants all these demands before he arrives shows that he is in command. It shows that he is in charge. It shows that he is ensuring that this rebuild begins before he even gets there, which is absolutely fantastic. More news. Ten Hag will hold one-on-one meetings with Manchester United players. He is keen to get to know them as quickly as possible and plans to hold individual Zoom meetings with every member of the squad, including those out of contract, over the next 3 weeks. Now listen there. He wants to hold individual Zoom meetings with every single player to get to know them, to talk to them, find out any issues that they have towards the club and how it can be resolved. Talking to players who are out of contract in a potential chance to allow them to speak their mind and say, you know what, perhaps they do want to be here, but this and that has happened. So Ten Hag is going to give every single player a chance to redeem themselves or tell him, listen, I'm leaving. So that he knows who is going to be 100% here, committed to his project and to Manchester United. He's not going to want to have players who are half-hearted. He's going to want players here that are going to commit themselves to his project, to his style of play, and more importantly to the Manchester United fans and the club. That is good. It shows that he is business. It shows that he is here to allow no one to overstep any of his rules or to talk to him like he wants. He wants to be in charge. He is showing the players that he is in charge. He has begun the rebuild from the top, from him being the leader, driving Manchester United forward to success. Now, the first 4 players that he wants to interview is Bruno Fernandes, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, and listen to this, Brandon Williams, the left back on loan at Norwich City, is one of the first 4 players he wants to interview. And we know Brandon Williams was sent out on loan because Ole said that he needed the game time and he needs to develop. But Ten Hag wants to develop Brandon Williams and sees him as a quality player who can definitely improve and become better. And he has heard the quotes that has come out from Brandon Williams, and I want to read them to you now. What I want to do next year is play for Manchester United at left back, and that's my job. I can do it. That's what I'm determined to do because it's my life and I'll do anything for that. Brilliant. Commitment. Passion. He wants to work hard. He wants to be the number 1 left back at Manchester United. We will definitely see what's going to happen under Ten Hag when he comes back from loan and in the preseason. Will he be in the squad? Will he be starting under Ten Hag? It's going to be interesting to look at. But Brandon Williams is a very, very good left back and can definitely be in Manchester United squad for next season. I want to end off, guys, just with a bit of quotes that came from Marco van Basten. And he has given Erik a bit of advice by saying, don't listen to the media. Focus on your team. Build around Ronaldo. He may be an individual player, but if he keeps performing as he has, let him play how he wants. Erik, you can change everything at United. Erik, you can change everything at United. He has started the rebuild and he wants to change everything at Manchester United. Guys, this is the Ten Hag era. It's moving quickly, but it's moving. And it's moving in the right direction. Things are being done behind the scenes so that Ten Hag can start his work immediately when he gets here. And that is good news. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. You guys have been absolutely awesome and fantastic if you've watched the video until the end. And if you've watched the video in general, I absolutely thank you and appreciate you for taking the time to watch me here at the Stretford End. Have a wonderful day further. We'll speak again on the Chelsea preview. Till we speak again, Red Devils. Bye-bye.